Good morning. I'm Taffy, and I'm just doing a vlog twice a day, unedited, because I'm trying to show that it's not that hard, and I don't understand like what is not in some vloggers' brains too, in particular, and I'm talking about Gorl World specifically. Um, that they can't pull like any content out of their butt. I'm literally pulling it out of my butt now. So this morning, I am doing better than I was yesterday, just in case anybody gives a shit. I hope you guys are doing great too. Always remember, you got to put your own mask on first. You have to care about your own mental health. Today, I woke up feeling pretty good. Maybe I'll share a little bit about myself this morning. Well, my name is Taffy, and I am 51 years old. Um, I have been alive a long time, apparently. Um, I don't really. I love true crime. I love psychology. I love reaction channels. I love snark. I love just all kinds of things. I found that YouTube seems to be a giant high school, and whatever corner, like whatever clique that you belong to, like it's a small world. It does seem to be small. Excuse me. Like I said, I can't edit it, so if I cough, I cough. I can't really do anything about that. Um, like I said, I don't really know how I fell into Gorl World. I think I love to watch documentaries and content about biographies specifically. If I find a person fascinating, I will jump down that rabbit hole. And I was pretty interested to see how Amberlynn Reed could be so popular. I'm still struggling with that. And I used those air quotes. I guess they say you shouldn't use those for emphasis, but I I don't get it. Like, no content. Now, Foodie Beauty, on the other hand, she seems to really be quite a fascinating young woman. And don't get me wrong, I think Amber Lynn is kind of fascinating. I am always interested in traumatic childhoods, and I don't mean that in any sadistic way. I am a student of psychology, and I mean that in every have been, are still. I will always be a student of psychology. It just doesn't matter. That's just who I am. Probably part of the reason I'm doing this. One of the reasons I'm putting myself out there unedited. I'm sure I'm probably not the only one. Again, you know what it is. I smoked, like earlier, so you got it. Okay, so where was I? Amberlynn Reed. I was always fascinated by, like, one of the stories that she seems to always tell is when her brother got choked by the cord. I believe every word of it, and I believe that's something that she holds with her as a memory of, hey, I am not a complete, I cared about my brother, and I think that's something that she holds on to, so that she can remember her brother. I have like similar like things. I didn't grow up in foster care or anything like that, and I don't know Amberlynn's exact situation, so I'm not saying that she did. I'm just saying that I don't. My family was stable, just horrible, like probably most of yours. And if you have a great family, that's awesome. There are people in my family that are great. I don't really have a terrible family. Yeah, do I have to explain this? Okay. Anyway, so I've always been interested in how childhood trauma hits you and what you do with it, because it seems like there's two, maybe two and a half. Like, you can continue and be the sadistic pig that you whatever, in my instance, I could have grown up to be the sadistic pig that some people were to me. But I tend to try to heal, because I tell you, I wouldn't want to ever be part of somebody feeling like that. So I digress, though. Again, as more and more of me comes out, I might actually be surprised at what I find. Let's see. Foodie Beauty, I think that she has had to take care of herself her entire life. I know a lot of people think that she isn't independent. I don't think she's had much of a choice. And I think that any choice that she's making now is unfortunately a leftover mishmash of all the trauma she suffered, her own bad choices, lack of support, people not teaching her things. I could go on and on and on. I could break that down in my opinion on what I think it is. But I think that her doors are closing and it's just more limited and more limited and more limited. And I mean, I know her bedbound arc is pretty funny right now, and I know that we're all kind of getting into it, but I like to take a moment for today's sponsor, which is this here ferret. Her name is Dory, and she's awesome. See, she's so soft. She's my softest one. She's like, oh my gosh, it's like a little mink, but they are related. And then she say, hi, Dory, 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 Dory. She's looking for, she'll come over to me and I open this box. They know the sound. It has ferret kibble in it. I see you judging me. Don't judge me. I put a little tiny pile right here. And she eats it and goes, like that. Or, in this case, she's taking it and ferreting it away so she can go eat it in shame. So, back to all that. I think Foodie Beauty's bed arc is very entertaining, and I don't know that I believe she's bedbound. I think she might be traveling, or she's super fucking happy that Salah has to be home because of his butt surgery or like whatever. So she's just taking his pain pills and like sitting on the bed like bald and in her bra like dank fupa. Oh my gosh, dank fupa. Oh my, I should start listing these channels. I'm new to this YouTube shit, so if I don't list your channel, if I shout you out or I don't do all the right like etiquette things, feel free to comment and tell me like what a piece of shit I am and that I should this or be nice. You know, those are both fine choices. Let's see. I don't know that I have much else to say. I think what drew me into Gorl World was just the train wreck of those two women. And then their content just kind of got boring. And then the only way I could consume it is through reaction channels. And there are reaction channels I like and reaction channels I do not like. Again, wheezing. You know, people with asthma. You know that I Got 5 on it song where it says stop hitting because you know you got asthma. You know why I have asthma? The vicious cycle. I try not to smoke like too much. Like I don't smoke cigarettes like at all. No, I'm not trying to talk about that smoke, but whatever. Anyway, moving on. See what I do. I guess this is why people edit, because they go off on a tangent and they're like, oh, that's not what I want to look like. Well, here I am. I'm unfiltered. I don't know what that will or won't do. Okay, so Gorl World. I don't know. I just think there's a lot of stories out there. Why does it belong to these two bitches? I like Candy. I think she's a genuine, I think she's genuine. I like her. I like her quite a bit. There were some other, I guess, quote unquote, lol cows. I hate that term because it's diminishing to a human. I do wish that, and I don't find that a lot of reaction channels do. They understand that they're called lol cows, but they don't use that term on their own. And that's not the only thing they react to. So, Glitter and Lasers is another, I guess she could be considered in the sphere of Gorl World. But you know what? Of all Amberlynn, Foodie, of all the ones, I feel the most sad for Anna. Because I don't know, I know that Disney exterior, look, I'm a happy person. I'm on a weight journey. I'm positive about it. Not all my outfits match. I'm wearing a freaking Jedi robe. I am a moo-moo lady. I'm like, if anyone ever watched Three's Company, which is a very old show, Mrs. Roper. Just look it up. Look it up, Mrs. Roper. I love me some Mrs. Roper. Anyway. Who was I talking about? Who was I talking about, Adrian? Mrs. Roper? No, before that. No, it was the other one. Oh, it was Glitter and Lasers. She's become a walking infomercial. Huh? Really? Right. Like, it's not even, I feel like once the camera goes off, she probably just sits and cries and eats Klondike bars or something. I don't know, but like, I never seen a man, not even once. Not even once. I come from the South, by the way, so if my affect goes in and out of like my patois, whatever. It's just because, uh, again, I'll get into that if the vlog goes anywhere. So anyway, I just feel sorry for glitter and lasers. I'm so sorry, Anna. Please get some, like, I know that I don't know everything about your life, but in my opinion, from what I can see, I know sadness when I see it, and Gorl? Honestly, and I did not understand that Amberlynn called it Gorl. I thought it was because the O, they were round. I really did. I'm not, it's kind of funny, I guess. Anyway, I think that I will sign off for this morning vlog because it's 10 fucking minutes and that's just way too long. So I hope you guys have a happy day and I get to go out my house again because I get my nails did today. So I don't know what I'm going to get, but I guess I'll figure it out. I usually like art. Anyway, I hope you bitches are having a wonderful morning and I love you, and as I always say and will always continue to say, no matter what's wrong with you, there isn't anything wrong with you. You're perfect. Embrace yourself. It's okay to love you, because if you don't love you, who else will? Like, really. Like, think about it. Why are you mean to yourself? Don't be mean to yourself. You're the best thing that you ever met. Plus, you have to live with yourself 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your whole fucking life. So if somebody better like you, it better be you. So if you don't, work on it. And I don't know, we all struggle with it. Some days I hate myself too. Yesterday was one of them for at least a little while. But I didn't hate myself the whole day. So be happy. Be happy, be happy. And I will do this again later. Bye.